hi, I'm Jo. I first came to my holistic, always followed Heather's journey, and then as we were going in for more children, we hit some complications that we never hit with Olive. So I just wanted some guidance, some advice, and one of the things that I really missed during my first pregnancy was having that like one-to-one support. I think as amazing as the NHS is, they can't give you that one-to-one contact, which I was able to get through the journey of conception, then loss, and then where you go from there. And I think that's something that's really helped me so far. Alongside my journey with doing my coaching and looking at all of my tests, I also did reflexology, which was just absolutely fascinating to me. I absolutely love it. I'm a complete convert to all things holistic now. But it was so amazing to work with Heather when I was having my reflexology for fertility, because it meant when I was coming up to ovulation, there were certain treatments that we could do, and even Heather noticing signs that I couldn't notice. It was just incredible. She could feel things that I couldn't feel, and actually Heather was able to predict when my eggs were going to be released. And also when I first fell pregnant after my miscarriage, she could feel all the activity, and I just think that's incredible. And it gave me a comfort to know that somebody else could feel what I was feeling, because pregnancy can be really lonely. You are in this body going through this journey, and somebody else could go through it with me almost and feel what I could feel. And it allowed me to relax. There isn't any relaxation in pregnancy. There is no you time, because you are constantly thinking, feeling, worrying, and it just allowed me to be present. And I also have such a connection with where we do it, because I'd been here with my daughter, and I just know that when I enter, it's about me, and I can just enjoy it. I can be very self-indulgent, and then I leave and I use all of my best practices. But even as I use reflexology now in the day-to-day things that I do, it's things that I pick up because I know how much more it can bring, and it's just not used enough, I don't think. So I couldn't live without it now. I would absolutely recommend Heather to anyone and everyone. I do in everything that I talk about. So again, with being in my 30s, I meet women from, that have got children, that haven't got children, and because that education isn't there and it's not easily available, being able to work with Heather's, it's helped me on every part of my journey. So, being able to say to friends, colleagues, have you thought about having a chat? Have you thought about doing reflexology? Have you thought about doing some coaching? And I think we're in a world where lots of people they go to counselling, and that feels scary, whereas Heather's not scary because it's not counselling, it's different. It's women talking to women. It's a midwife talking to someone that's very scared and just needs an emotional cuddle, and that is really important. And it is so, I personally think it's just not out there enough. And so anyone that walks past me, I recommend Heather too. So